Now, let's make sure I can actually get that.
Okay.
So you want to hold it parallel.
Turn it back on.
Hold it up to the flat.
Okay, let me see. Right there.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Let me just make sure it's up all the way as in the color brightness. Peaches, put a sock in it. Okay. This was when I came home yesterday from getting boxes, which is where we're standing now, which is right out there, out the parking lot, right out there.
Walked in from the parking lot down this sidewalk
and came into the kitchen. Where if we turn around right here,
I don't want to miss any of it.
That's where I'm walking right now.
Okay.
Right into this kitchen.
So can you pause it a minute? Mm-hmm. Okay, pause it there.
Right there.
Because this is where
I was walking.
She's walking. Right now it's been dried out, but she was there. She was splashing through it. You want to start it again? Okay. So now we're walking.
That's into the living room.
All right. So we're walking there now. Splash, 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 splash. They sucked it out. What she's walking through now.
And that was right over there.
Okay. Can you pause it a minute?
Right. Yep. Let me
pause it a minute, and I'll get the room. We're walking into this room.
That splashing I was doing was right here. Was right here where it's still soggy.
Wait a minute. Let me get close to you. See that? Kind of. It is. It's splashing up around your feet.
It was actually pooled. Pooled water was right here.
Pooled.
Yes.
Right here, and this is the moldy place, the moldy hole here.
Right.
But what's interesting is that the pipe runs under this side of the room. So it was like everywhere. Okay, now could you start it again?
Now this vent right there, where it's on pause, that vent that's filled with water, is right there.
This is the vent. Yep.
Right
and
they still have water in it.
There's still water there.
Yep.
How many gallons of water did you say?
They pulled 65 gallons of water from the vent in the kitchen alone yesterday.
Okay. All right. So then now where are we going?
And now we're going to, I think I'm going to turn around and we go into the kitchen right here.
Okay, we're walking into the kitchen now.
Yep,
she turns
and I'm
around.
splashing through here. Now there's the boxes we had already packed.
Can you put it on pause again? Listen. So I'll show, this is the kitchen here, that's the floor.
Right.
And you want to take it off pause for a minute, and we'll continue.
Yep.
Look at that, look at that, that is a flood.
Yeah, literally. Wow. And then we were in here, there, whoop, let me stop that. Let me rewind that part right there. Let me show you, and I'm going to freeze it so you can see. Wait a minute, that's over, right there. See all that water in there?
Yes, in the vent.
In the vent. That was right here.
This is where...
That was this vent.
So they put the vent cover back on. It was all the way up to the top.
They sucked the water out with their wet vac.
Let's take a look at that full vent again.
Oh yeah.
You freezed it.
Let me see. It'll go through there, and I'll freeze it when it comes back. Right there.
Yeah, you see that. Wow.
How are you going to run a heater through there? Turn the heater on.
So, what are we talking about here? We're talking about electricity. We're talking about the possibility of electrocution.
Oh, when I called the maintenance people and told them it was flooding the night before last, I had to call them back because I said, I hear sizzling and popping downstairs.
No kidding.
I said, you might want to let your maintenance men know that my plugs, my strips, the surge protector strips or whatever, they were on the floor. And from my little crazy dog who likes to chew on cords, some of the wires are exposed. I didn't know how far down, you know what I mean? I said, but me, myself, I'm not going down there because I can hear it clearly sizzling and popping and I didn't know what it was. I said, so just tell them to be careful because if they get electrocuted, I don't know. I'm sorry.
So have they done anything? They've sucked the water out.
They sucked the water out.
So would that have made that situation less dangerous?
Yeah, it did. When they sucked it out, that was okay. But see, mind you, right now it's empty kind of because we removed all the stuff. Everything was still in here. I have a lot of stuff, you know what I mean?
Right.
And there was a lot of stuff Still, when it first happened 2 weeks ago, I had 4 of those big industrial dehumidifiers. I had 6 of them big, huge turbo fans blowing for 5 days, 24 hours a day. I was ready to go jump head first off that bridge because it drove. We were this close and couldn't hear each other. Me and Renee, we couldn't hear each other because it was just chaos. I had china cabinets and all that stuff. Everything was gathered to the middle of the floor, and you had to walk around. Everything in the living room was gathered to the middle of the floor. The carpet was ripped up. They came and ripped the baseboards out, which just allowed the water, when it flooded again, to go even further, faster. And all of that, it's been crazy. Crazy.
You cannot imagine the disruption of your life.
My God.
From this.
You cannot imagine, because that's exactly what it has been, a disruption. And their solution, which is okay, I guess, to move us over there to this other unit, but could we have gotten a little bit more notice than yesterday? You know what I mean? This is a full, I've been here for 6 years, so I have a full house of stuff with kids and all their stuff. Right. We got 5 boxes and about 12 hours notice, and which had to come to a stop because we had to leave to go get more boxes because it flooded.